is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus. What we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
I have good news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank! I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go...
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem? You're right. You're absolutely right. We had such ambitions in the beginning. But now it's all turned inwards. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome, and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb. Of course, ask away. I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important, terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned. When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them. perhaps a test. It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization. Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
how did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
should be down here. Yes, number 7. Ooh, it's this one. I was waiting to see if I could find this one. Just want to see over here. Ah, there's Melville. Oh, that's Byron. Wait. Okay, Melville was here, but apparently not again. Anyways, let's do number 7. Self-sufficiency. What? That's a pressure plate. It's a fan that I can detach. And put on the pressure plates so I can open things. Okay, so now I have these. Where is the end of this? Oh, up there. I think it's a blue. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get red. So that's blue. Wait. Oh, that's green. Okay, so blue and green. Can I put it there? Then... Okay, yeah, that doesn't refract it. Maybe... So... Oh wait, let me take this and then connect that over here so that I can take that one and green. Make that. Okay, why do I need this? Oh, right. So I'm gonna need that, right? But here I need red. So where did I put that? There it is. Wait. Maybe if I that yeah, that actually works. Then I can put this here. Then I can have green and blue connect there. Nice. That was fun.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Yeah, that was actually yeah, I just needed to do that. And then that. No, that's awesome. Nice. Okay, but I'm not gonna do the main thing now. I am going to go do the other puzzles that are in this area, like this one. But first, I think over here is some thing I can collect. There's something somewhere. No, it's here somewhere. I guess it's over there then. Okay, anyways, let's do this one. Interconnectivity. It's in here. Right then. Need green to come over here. And there, and blue there. So I need that. And red. Wait, how am I gonna get... that's weird. How am I gonna get green over there? Maybe... Wait. Aha. Right then. I can take these refractors. Maybe out here. This one and this one is a bit there. So maybe I can, because I need blue. I need red also. Wait. I can do this. What? And then this. Hey, nice. It's cool. Nice. Alrighty then. Okay, we found someone. Oh, this is Alcatraz. Okay, here he is.
Everything okay? Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now, and there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider Byron as a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
That one.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
Well, what do you think about the megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
Well, what do you think about the lab I found?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder, and they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
Yeah, that's all. Ha, team spirit. Talk to each member of the team. Nice. Okay, I need to figure out how this structure works. Right, we're at number 8. Let's do puzzle 8. Entanglement. Okay. Yeah, that's blue. Okay, I think I know what to do. I need to get a box though. 30. This put the box. Now I can put the box here. And this one I can take that. And that. And that. Put it on there. Right. I need green for this. So I need to have blue. Wait, I need to, yeah, so like that. Then I need red. How do I... Oh, that's on. Okay. What do I do here? So I need green over here, obviously, so I know how to do that. Problem is... Oh, I could do this. That's true. Oh wait. I see. Okay. Do that as well. Wait, no. I need to connect to that one too. Like that. And then there we go. Then I can take this to get green. There we go. Easy.
Odd. 1K solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
Maybe it opened at Golden Gate. I'm gonna go check. There's a high possibility. Oh, hey, oh, that's Alcatraz again. I know Melville had things to say. I saw him like when I stopped the last episode. I saw him like he had more dialogue. But I don't know where Melville will be. Anyways, let's go up here. Let's go see that Golden Gate. It's probably over, yeah, it's like way over there. Also need to get that one star. I don't know how to get this star. I think I know a way, maybe. I'll just have to run back to number 8. Here's the gate, though. Oh, it's just somewhere. This is... here. Yeah, that's where that bug was, so it should be over here somewhere. Ah, there. there it is. Ran past it. Doesn't seem to be open. Oh, look at that on the door. Yeah, I need to do a certain amount. Alright then. Okay, see you at puzzle 8 again. Alright, I figured it out. So it's just, like I said, this thing, and then I just connected it over there to that tower. Easy. Now both stars. Oh, the all gifted. Solve
When the first
one
man
Pandora's
picked up
monument.
the first stone, he did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
That's weird. I did another one. But it didn't count, apparently. Anyways, there's a terminal here. Right. From Lives of the First Companions by Randolph 777. Lefrasier is perhaps the most mysterious of the companions. A wanderer and mystic by nature, he would venture far from New Jerusalem on his own, recording his thoughts as he explored harsh and distant lands. Okay, I think it's that scientist guy. These recordings garnered him a group of devoted followers to whom he tried to impart his wisdom. In the troubled time followed the founder's disappearance, Lefrasier and his disciples set out on a journey to reach the opposite end of the world by foot. They have not been heard from since. Yeah, it's this guy.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care, it is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Fascinating. Right, I'll see you again. I'm gonna try and look for Melville again, because like I said, I think he had some dialogue for us. I got the new thing. Social media, Lefrasier, there we go. So one guy found a recording of Lefrasier, and what an old recording too. I know he's one of the first companions, but I don't actually know that much else about him. I don't think I've ever seen him around either. Can someone explain? Lefrasier always had an unusual perspective, even in the very beginning. He traveled a lot, sometimes living for years, holy fudge. He built a kind of mobile recharging station so he didn't need to come back to the city as often, although it was quite risky as the solar panels had a tendency to break rather quickly, but he had no problem taking risks if he felt they were necessary, and exploration was necessary to him. Lefrasier would record his thoughts as they explored and then publish them when he returned. Over the centuries, he accumulated a group of admirers, or disciples if you prefer. In a period of crisis surrounding Athena's disappearance, they left the city, headed into the unknown, and we haven't heard from them since. Is the recording I found one of those he published back in the day? No, not as far as I can tell. Perhaps it's something he decided to shelve, or something he only shared with close friends like Athena. Thank you, that was informative. What? Research. I think it's those things. Yeah, the bicycle. Strange bicycle with the wheels, perhaps intended for children or pets. And impossible to reconstruct the purpose of this device. Right, Prometheus Park, that's what I got. Think there's anything new. Right. Check the map. I did see this opened. This one. So this is probably the next area we're going to after this. I don't know why. Oh, I did find the last lab. Gold puzzles I can't do yet. Main puzzles I've done and I've got the 2 stars. Right, finally, after freaking an hour of searching around, I finally found Melville. That was so freaking hard. Like, I kept running into Byron and all the others, but Melville was just gone. But anyways, let's talk to you, Melville.
Did something break?
Did you have a look at one of those labs?
I did. It's interesting. The tech is a bit older, but it's been heavily modified to be more efficient. And it's not the kind of hack job you'd expect either. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. We could probably learn something from them.
Where could all this tech have come from?
I guess it could be discarded New Jerusalem tech. The mayor made us throw away a bunch of stuff that was perfectly fine if you ask me. But I'm not sure. I'll check to see if I can find any serial numbers and I'll get back to you.
That is all. Right, now we can finally freaking go on with the story, because, like, seriously, I ran around this entire map like 5 times. Maybe more times, but I just couldn't find Melville. And now I found Melville, at least. Right, let's do this bridge. Also, this bridge that I did was like the very first try. I didn't even know how it would go. Same with that one. Hello fudge. Am I that good? I think I'm that good with the puzzle solving. Yeah, this one I'm gonna fail with. Yep. Yeah, you see, like, see, like, what the hell? Aha. Got it.
When I was booted up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Funny. Right, now I can finally be over here. I mean, it technically could be over here in the demo, but yeah. Wow, my first tower. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna fall down there. Can't go through there. Whoa. Let's see. Finally, get to use
Is that
this
some
thing.
kind of anti-gravity?
I'm
Probably.
not sure. Could be, I guess.
Any Easter eggs? Alright then. Let's go up. Maybe I can do this. Whoa. Ooh.
In the beginning, the
It's
gods
Sphinx.
shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
So the Sphinx is known for riddles, so maybe this like I have to choose the right one. That one?
Different words may be spoken with the same breath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
What about that one?
If Zeus did not own fire, why should humankind? Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean? Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
Huh. I think it was sentient. I'm not sure the interaction was long enough. I think so. I think it's some kind of security system. I don't know. I think it's sentient. Hmm. Huh. I'm gonna go with that.
A security system. All right, but what does it do? Keep everyone out? Keep the wrong people out?
And is it dangerous?
We're speculating with too little hard data. What's clear is that there's some sort of testing component to this place. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
We're all doomed. We should be careful, you don't know. I'm just gonna say nothing.
You know how you get from mystery to certainty?
By solving puzzles?
Yep. 1K, you know the drill. The rest of you, as you were.
Alright then, that happened. That's cool. Can I just fall down? Apparently not, I just float. What? Let's go down. Whoa. Right then. See you back at the pod. Right, we're here. Well, let's go to the next area then. This is a completely new area, so we're not gonna. So I'm not gonna know what the hell is going on here. Hopefully, it looks amazing. Let's go.
Alright, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.